You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for Pretty Little Liars. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest Pretty Little Liars news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AfterBuzz TV for Pretty Little Liars.
Who picked that
You
out?
guys.
Jesse knew what this says.
Is that the name of the episode? Oh, he usually plays a song that has like some
Over my
ties
Yeah.
or some sort of a meaning.
This isn't for the episode. What it means is
For all the girls.
the girls have been waiting for you guys to come into the studio.
That's kind of an understatement.
So
Yeah.
the
I can
girls
tell,
just want to
the
have fun
cookies.
tonight.
Yeah.
Those cookies look
Um,
delicious.
Have some.
Oh, well,
Have some.
in the middle,
I
we'll
will eat
start.
this
Some.
entire plate of cookies. I swear. I have a sweet tooth, so
dare
it's
you.
bad. It's not good.
You guys, this show doesn't even need a freaking introduction because look who's sitting next to me. We made it happen. I promised it all season, and voila.
Voila.
Tyler
Voila.
Blackburn and
Brendan Robinson.
no, I know,
Oh,
but I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
you're our added bonus.
Yes,
We weren't
yes.
expecting you, and you came and you pulled through, and
Tyler and I had lunch this afternoon after work because we were filming today, and he
Yes.
was like, "You should come with me," and I did. So
well,
I'm very
amen
excited.
to that.
Yeah.
We got 2 PLLs for the price of 1.
fantastic.
Allah.
Team over here is a little quieter than usual. I think they're
Starstruck.
overwhelmed, starstruck.
We're on our
We're being kind, yes.
Yeah, we're being a little more quiet. We don't want to scare them
piping
yet
down
until like halfway through the episode.
Hey, I think
It's
I
all
scared
good.
them when I made these cookies earlier.
They say some pretty awesome things.
I mean,
Yeah.
we complimented Tyler's abs. We said we want Lucas in our bed. All sorts of
Well-
inappropriate things.
Well,
Kidding.
Sorry, I ate that one already.
that was before I got here too.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
there's lots of BR and TB cookies. So those are for you. Please snack throughout the show as
Thank you.
please.
Okay.
But we're so excited that you guys are here. Mid-season finale, Pretty Little Liars. What an awesome half a season we had. Are we excited, happy?
I'm kind of sad that it's
What
over.
are we gonna live for?
Right? Every Tuesday night, PLL. And now it's like, oh, we just have to wait for the new second half of the season to debut.
Halloween is
Then
Halloween episode, yeah.
Not
that far
October
away.
19th.
It's a little far. I mean,
No, it's
I'm
not.
not happy about
it's gonna
it.
go by
It's a
fast.
few weeks.
I mean, it's going to be a rough 2 months, but we will get through this together.
It's
Yeah.
it's a really really good episode. It's beautiful and it's scary and all of the above.
Do you guys get to wear Halloween costumes?
Well, what it is it's like before Alison has died, so it's
Right.
all flashbacks. So it's before I come to town. So I'm not in this. I'm not in the Halloween episode,
Beefy.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
You didn't even like do some extra work and like hop into a costume just for the hell of it.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
dress
wearing, I'm
up.
wearing a mask.
Yeah.
In it.
Where's
a
Waldo?
rabbit head.
Exactly.
Is that Caleb? Secretly?
Brendan, are you in it?
I am in the Halloween episode. I actually cannot say anything about what my character does.
But can,
Dun, dun, dun.
can you promise us that it's going to be awesome?
Oh, it's gonna be epic.
Okay,
but
great.
I've been specifically told over and over again because Lucas actually has a lot to do with this episode. And they actually didn't even have any of my stuff in the little teaser that you saw at the end of tonight's episode. Specifically not to ruin the surprise. So it's gonna be really juicy. Again, I feel bad because I can't say anything. I know that's kind of like anticlimactic. I'm saying it's gonna be so good, but I can't tell you anything.
It makes the build-up all that much more worth it.
Oh yeah, but it's gonna be great. And again, it's beautiful. And I keep saying beautiful, but it's scary beautiful.
Like
and
the way that it was shot, like cinematography-wise.
Absolutely. The Dana Gonzalez, who does all of our cinematography for every single episode, he actually directed this episode.
Nice.
So it's very visually oriented, and Marlene King wrote the script for it, and it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be awesome.
Is it in that sort of glossy flashback sort of way that they do every time you see Allie?
It's not actually. It takes place.
Okay.
Well, it takes place in real time, but it's complete. They're calling it a prequel, so it's not really a flashback. It's a prequel to the pilot, which aired.
Really cool.
It's really cool, and I'm really excited for Sasha, who plays Alison, because she's kind of the star of this episode, and
great.
She really gets an opportunity to showcase how talented she is and everything. So,
So can you say what the purpose of having this prequel is? Are we learning about the different characters, or can you not really say?
Yes. Well, it's been a lot of things that I think that people have read so far have been that it's a standalone episode that's kind of just for fun, which it is. But you do learn a lot about what happened, not on the night that Allie disappeared, but what happened. Why somebody might have done what they did to Alison. And you learn a lot about her relationship with the people in Rosewood, aside from the 4 girls. So there's a bunch of clues that are dropped about who could possibly be A or who could have killed Alison. And it's going to keep teasing. Exactly. It's going to keep teasing, but, give you a lot of good information.
I'm very fascinated by Allie. And I love the flashbacks. I always want to know more about what she's doing.
Oh, wait,
and
no,
why
that's not
she's...
her.
I know, they do look like
I just saw blonde, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's hold our chat about the Halloween episode till the end. We're going to recap the episode as usual. We're going to do a special segment with Tyler and Brendan. We're going to pick your guys' brains, and then we'll talk a little bit about the Halloween episode. Sound good?
Perfect.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay, so really quickly, let's just run down who we're all sitting here with tonight. You guys know me. I'm your host every week, Deidre Behar. But these beautiful smiling faces have joined me every week, and I can't believe it's the end. Until
It's the end of the beginning.
For now.
Yeah.
For now.
For now.
the end of an era.
It really
I was going to
is.
say.
It was our beginning at AfterBuzz, and I think we really went out with a bang with tonight's episode. So
Absolutely.
you guys know the clever TV ladies, Dana Ward, Joslyn Davis.
Hi, partner in
Yeah.
crime.
Hello.
I like sharing a mic with you. This is fun.
You've done some interviews with them.
Yeah, I've done a couple.
We always discuss them on
Brutal.
air, and they're your
They're
biggest
brutal.
fans, other than me, of course. No, but they're always praising you guys and saying really wonderful things. So
That's awesome. You guys are great.
Fantastic.
You're the best.
You visited us on set, actually.
Yeah.
So
You should come back. You should all come back. You're more than welcome.
Is that an invitation?
I know, right?
We're there.
Absolutely.
You're going to be sorry when we're all
Soon,
there
yeah.
with our headphones and our AfterBuzz mugs.
The Warner Brothers game.
We'll bring cookies.
That's all you need. Just bring cookies.
our other duo, the DeBear sisters, Aubrey DeBear, Sydney DeBear.
Oh, shoulder shrug at the same time. Sisters. We didn't plan that.
But it works. All about it.
It happens.
And of course, Mr. David Skiffality,
What up?
Woo.
offering the male perspective.
The brother we never had.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm part of the family.
You really are. Should I ask you about Showgirls the musical?
No.
What?
He was in
tell.
a 30-minute musical, a stage adaptation of the movie Showgirls.
No way.
I
Yes.
was, yes.
And we talk about it every week. I fail to remember that it's not coming back until November.
Yes, November.
Good job.
Okay, so yeah, I'm paying attention
With
more.
Allie.
You finally
Finale.
listened.
Yeah.
With
Jurassic Park, the
With
musical.
Jurassic
Yes.
Park.
Wow.
And I'm playing the dinosaur.
It'll be a double feature.
Is there only one?
Yeah, the T-Rex.
dinosaur.
Well, okay, whatever. I
Velociraptor.
meant the biggest one. Okay.
The starring
Obviously.
one.
I'm the
Of
star
course.
dinosaur.
Are you done talking about Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I love it. So.
Okay. Let's get into season 7, episode 12, Over My Dead Body. A lot of secrets uncovered in this episode. A lot of good juicy action. A little kissing action, which we're not complaining about.
Me neither.
The only thing I think we would complain about is that there was no shirtless scenes. There was no shirtless Ezra, no shirtless Angel Face. no shirtless Caleb. Have you had your shirtless moment yet?
Nobody wants to see that.
Oh,
I guarantee.
I think they do.
No.
I really do.
We actually have a designated spray paint body makeup artist to do toning.
Why didn't I get that?
We've
I didn't
joked
get
about
that.
that a
I just
lot.
want to
Well,
set the record straight.
Maybe you didn't need it.
I would have been so much more comfortable if I got
Ezzy
that.
got it, didn't he?
I
We can't
can't
say. We can't say.
I can't
Out of
put a brother in.
Out of
No.
respect for Mr. Harding, we cannot
He looked
comment.
great. He looked great.
He
He's
did.
a
I get
stud.
I get the toning spray as well.
Look, who couldn't use a little extra
Daily.
definition?
Yeah,
I'm
every
not
day.
gonna
Every
complain about
time I
that.
leave the house.
Yeah.
Well, this is the reason why nobody wants to see that, because I'm at home eating these cookies.
Wait, which one are you eating? Is there an A on there?
There's a W.
Oh, okay. For who is A?
Mhm.
There you
What,
go.
what flavor is that?
It's chocolate with raspberry on top.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
It was just red icing, but I'm glad you found the flavor in it.
It tastes like raspberry. What can I say? It tastes like raspberry.
All right.
What can I
He's
say?
an expert in the cookie field.
Apparently. Overall, you guys, please highlights of the episode
eat this
that
one.
you want to. You're gonna eat angel
I'm gonna
face.
eat angel
Okay,
face.
go for it.
Jackie.
Do as you please.
Yeah, we saw a lot of Jackie in this
Lot of
episode.
Jackie.
Jackie's demon baby fetus
Yeah.
What?
face.
Can she kind of be?
I can't. She was the scariest thing ever when that door opened. I cried.
She's terrifying.
Demon baby fetus?
Yeah,
You saw right through to her uterus?
I did.
Oh my God. David Skiffalini with the
She,
female.
if she gave
The
birth,
anatomy.
if she gave birth at that moment, it would have been a demon fetus.
Wow.
I agree.
Now,
I agree. I wrote
you know-
Jackie.
Or
as
one
a
of- just
slut.
saying.
Or one of those dolls.
Yeah, it might have been one
Oh
of the
my
dolls.
gosh, the dolls.
It was funny because I had the pleasure of being seated in between these two to watch the episode, and I was like, ugh, get Jackie out of my face. And you were like, oh my God, she's the nicest actress in the world.
She's the sweetest.
I've never met her.
I'm sure she is.
I've met her once in the makeup trailer, and we didn't even have a scene together. And I, carried on like a 15-minute conversation with her. She's really sweet.
Really?
But sorry, I'm gonna be doing this all night because I just love like these little facts and tidbits and
we.
stuff.
Oh,
We
love
love
them.
them.
Yeah.
We live for
So,
them.
let's get into business. Ian Harding and Paloma. I'm so sorry, I don't know her last
Guzman?
name.
Guzman.
Right?
Guzman.
I was going to say, she has, a
Paloma
name,
Guzman.
she has a name like Cher, Madonna, Paloma.
Right,
We can just,
you can
first
just call
name
her
basis.
Paloma.
basis.
There's,
Yeah.
there's
First
the
name
one and only.
Yeah.
Not
they
sure.
actually went to college together at Carnegie Mellon, and now they're working together on.
Up there.
Oh,
they are.
well, what do you know? What do you know?
They
And
went
I-
to college together in real life.
They went to
Yeah.
college together in real life.
Wowza.
Yeah.
And Carnegie Mellon, they're smarty pantses.
Well,
oh my gosh.
exactly. They were in the theater department, but it's good theater department. So I'm going to stop before I say too much. He's probably watching this right now, and he's like, "What are you talking about?"
You're like our PLL history buff.
No.
You're the historian.
You know, all
He's the historian.
We've been looking for someone to write a
log of some sort.
Timeline.
a
Bible?
timeline
Yeah.
of
Are you
everything
serious?
that's happened.
Yes.
He does his
Oh,
research.
oh,
He's
well,
really good.
Because we get we're like, did
Very
that
lost.
happen? Did that happen? We forget things, and we've really been reaching out. No one has been biting our line, but if you're interested.
Shout out to the really loyal Twitter followers. Louisa Marie, his name is Max. There's some really great people out there who do keep us up to date. They're like, oh, you guys, da-da-da-da, that's why this happened. So they do keep us on our feet. But if you'd like to apply for the job of historian, applications are out in the front.
It's really interesting that we're talking about this because I was literally talking to one of our writers. His name is Brian Holdman this afternoon. He wrote the episode that we're shooting right now. And I was asking him, so do you ever like forget stuff that happened? And he's like, oh yeah, all the time.
Really?
So it's not just us.
Well, they have writers meetings where they literally come up with the stories in this conference room, kind of like what we're doing right now. They kind of sit at a table eating cookies.
That say
And-
angel face on them?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
And break the stories. That's what they call it, breaking the story. And he's like, we always have to kind of constantly remind each other about
Things that have happened.
things that have happened.
They don't have it like written down though somewhere.
Well, they do, but it's there's a lot of stuff going on, so it's
It
probably
is.
difficult.
I
to
get
remember.
confused.
Yeah, I would love to get my hands on that PLL
Document.
guidebook.
It's
Yeah.
probably like this
It-
tall
yeah.
on the
Seriously.
table.
No,
Yeah.
I heard there is a room that
Yeah,
like
you
a
said
secret
this to me,
room.
and I don't really know
no
what you're
one
talking
has
about.
ever
No, I heard
confirmed
about it
this.
too. I
There's
heard
a
like Schi
secret
told us about
room.
it or
No one
something.
can go in except for the writers.
There is.
Okay.
I've seen through the door.
I mean, are you so glad he came? I'm learning a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I'm learning a lot.
Well, I'm gonna
tell us more.
Well, I'm gonna do a shameless self-promoting plug.
That's why you're here.
Part of the reason why I know all this trivia is that I host the Secrets Revealed series on iTunes for Pretty Little Liars. So if you buy your iTunes season pass, you can get a special 5-minute long bonus feature every single week after the episode.
Oh wow! That's why you're so knowledgeable.
Yes.
Okay.
Hosted by yours truly. And one of our episodes was inside of the writers' room. So they actually showed a couple of shots, with Marlene and the rest of the writers in the room. So you get to see the inside of this secret room. Yeah.
Is that what it's called? The secret room?
It's
or
called
the room.
The room. Yeah.
The room.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, check
that
it out.
sounds creepy.
Just clever name.
But you have to buy iTunes season pass.
Hey, if you're on it, I'm buying. Okay, that's all it takes me. Do we want to talk about the creepy dolls?
Yes.
Okay.
No, none of them are really that creepy except for Emily.
Oh, I know you were
What
particularly.
nationality was that?
That's what I said. I said, why does she have like a black crazy Jasmine
That doll was ready for its quinceañera. Okay, that was
awesome.
what was going on.
But I secretly liked all their necklaces, and I kind of have
Right.
one, and I was like, I would totally take the necklace off the doll. Like, thanks,
I was
A.
thinking the same thing.
But it was very like Chucky
Yeah.
/ the movie It for me.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like not having it.
Yeah.
Freaking out.
Dolls are always creepy. Children and dolls. If you want to be creepy,
clowns.
incorporate those.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're-
so
we're-
here we
we're gonna see
go.
'em.
They each get one with their name on it.
Wait, someone was missing one though, right?
Emily.
Was it
Emily's
Emily's?
was in the back of the car.
Oh!
Yeah.
Where were you?
Aria didn't have
And
one.
we watched it twice. No,
she
Aria,
did.
Aria got the
okay.
first one.
Oh.
And it said
Yeah.
like, tell on Jackie.
No, it said make Jackie
right.
go away.
Oh.
So that,
I
yeah,
wrote
they
it
all
down.
have their individual motives, I suppose you could say. She has to make Jackie go away. Spencer has to keep Toby safe, which means she can't be near him. And Hannah needs to call the wedding off. So I like how this show is sort of going in the direction of giving them more their individual storylines. The girls have always had like love interests, but now it's like real stuff is happening. And they're not a cohesive 4-person unit anymore so much as they are individual people. Yeah. So which one of those storylines did you guys like the most?
Hannah's.
The wedding?
Because that
was
would be
crazy.
the most terrible thing to have
Can
to
you
do in the
imagine?
entire world.
Oh,
And can we please talk
What?
about the line that just made this episode complete? The back fat line.
you get a trophy
Yeah.
for best line in the whole episode. I thought it was
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be Keegan with the awkward baby joke, like Spencer. Oh,
Yeah.
baby.
Where did that come
was
from?
that?
The real baby.
I don't know. We don't need this show to turn into Teen Mom, so or Secret Life of the American Teenager. We like it for what it is. You definitely had the best line, I think, in the whole episode.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Back fat is offensive.
Anytime you can incorporate back fat,
Right.
you're winning.
Yeah, I agree. It was great.
Yeah.
Snap.
But she was so nice too, so it was like kind of hard to just like, and she had no back fat.
Right.
We just said
No.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right.
You're
No
like,
back
you're
fat.
stunning, but
Yeah.
But I'm
You're
going to
just
tell you
gorgeous.
about
you have
but-
back fat.
Yeah. Yeah.
you,
Back fat in quotes.
you work with some really unattractive women.
So it's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
It's really unfortunate.
It's a really
Yeah.
tough way to make money, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it is. No, everyone's so awesome. I mean, they're like really pretty inside too, which
Oh,
is so
that's
cool.
nice. Now, I assume you get downtime during these scenes. Any fun moments? It seemed like a cool scene with a lot of characters in it. Have any fun memories from that?
You.
Well, I distinctly remember this afternoon Tyler and Ashley cuddling on the bed. In between takes.
Is there a real life romance?
No. I'm sorry. That came off as wrong. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to speak for you, but I didn't mean it in that way. Goofing around. So anyway.
No, yeah, no, we have fun. I mean, we spend so much time together, you know? We just have to. We have fun. Yeah, we're friends.
Pillow fight.
There was definitely some.
A little bit.
Topless pillow fight.
There was some
Happens all the
major
time.
pillow fighting going on. Our camera guys got into the pillow fight too. I mean, it was intense.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, there was a
Afternoon.
pillow
yeah.
fight. Okay.
It was like.
Group effort.
Feathers.
Tell us a little bit about Kate's character. What's her name in real life? Natalie.
Natalie
Hall.
Hall.
What
Hall.
Okay.
we were discussing, she plays feisty bitch so well.
I know,
But
so
tell us how
subtle.
she's like in real life. Is she a cool girl?
Oh, nice. She's so nice and down to earth. We talked, during that scene because we were filming in this church on the back lot. You okay?
I'm all set. We're very tight. We're sharing some chairs over here.
You're getting intimate.
One cheek on one chair. No, I'm good. I'm cozy. Continue, please.
We were filming in this church that was so hot because there was no air conditioning except for like in between takes they would like try to blast as much in as they could. So we were all sweating. I was like in an all black suit and it was just so funny. But no, she was so nice. Really just down to earth. She was like, I'm a little nervous. I was like,
really?
It's okay. Yeah, just like
nervous that she was about to be told that she had back fat.
Maybe no. She just she was very professional and wanted to do a great job.
Very cool.
Well, it's got to be kind of intimidating, like coming onto a show that's so well established with so many great actors.
Right.
Not to mention they're all like fabulous looking as well.
Yeah.
I was
kinda
so nervous
scary.
my first episode. I was so nervous.
Were you?
Uh-huh.
Tell us.
I mean, my first scene was with Emily, and it was like outdoors. It's like when she wants to check on like her phone or something like that, and it was just all these extras. We were in the back lot, like, and it was literally like I got there, hair and makeup on set. I was like, what are my lines? I don't even know. It was one of those moments, I was just like, oh.
But now you're part of the family, and Natalie's the new girl. So
Yeah.
did you give her any words of encouragement?
You know what? Lots of high fives. I gave lots of high fives.
Those are effective.
Yeah, very encouraging. Always effective.
Yeah.
Always.
Now I have a question. I don't know if it's just me that never ever knows, but what exactly are you doing with the cell phones? Yeah.
Really?
Aren't you tapping? Like listening in on conversations?
No, I mean like when people, give me their phones, I'm hacking into.
Accessorize them.
I'm really not even. I'm not like techie in real life, so I just don't even know. But I pimp them, so I like put
Accessorizing?
apps on them and like.
Illegally.
crystals.
Okay,
Illegal
so
things.
that's what's
Oh.
illegal.
Right.
I was like, what is he
'Cause she's
going to
always
jail
mad at
for?
you.
He's
That's-
illegally
that's ABC
bedazzling
family
them.
drama.
Got it.
Well, it's a real thing. I guess you can do that. It's
Yeah.
not
I mean,
like
I'm
some
sure you can do
made-up,
everything.
Like,
Jailbreak.
writer
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
But.
right.
Yeah, I don't
Good
know.
to know.
I don't know how to do any of that in real life. So.
Okay, so let's just ask this question. You're nothing like your character in real life. Yes or
Well,
no?
I wouldn't say that, but just in that, in that respect, no, I'm not techie. But I feel a little bit like.
Yeah?
A little bit, yeah. I think he and I have similarities, as if we're the same person, kind of. So, that's weird to say. But yeah, no, I don't know. You pull kind of, things about yourself and put them into your characters. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. I think that it's really important to find those connections, like you said, to make the performance truthful, but at the same time, you kind of endow it with certain elements that you find in the script and what the other characters say about you and stuff. But I'd say that I could not trying to speak for everybody on our show, but there are a lot of similarities, I think, in everybody's character to their real lives.
Yeah,
too.
everybody's different in their own way, and I think that's why the show really works, because everybody brings something different to it. You know what I mean?
100%.
Even the four girls are so different. They even have their own, clothing style, and they do in real life too.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Do we want to talk about Ren?
Gosh,
I'm just glad Toby didn't see. I was having a conniption fit. I was very scared.
Why the kissing in front of the window? It was a close one. It's definitely.
Well, we've talked about this on the show before.
They
It was
love
inappropriate
They have-
locations.
They have
Always.
perception problems. They think
Yes.
that nobody's looking.
I know, but then all of a sudden they get a text. Wouldn't you kind of catch on eventually?
Yeah.
You know that A later is going to bribe
I know.
her with a photo of them
Photos.
kissing,
Oh,
like
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
they need
Well,
to go to
just
the
like-
secret shed.
Just like
Yeah.
the Emily Maya, Amaya,
Right.
Emlaya, whatever you call it.
Oh, we
Thing.
hadn't thought of that yet.
Yeah.
Emlaya.
Emlaya.
They're calling them that on the internet. I saw.
Okay.
Oh,
got it.
really?
They're Amaya, Emaya. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the Hanna Caleb?
Caleb.
Caleb. Okay.
Spoby,
That's like a song.
Spoby.
which Marlene thinks
By
that sounds like a
Beyonce.
foot fungus or
Hey,
something like
Caleb,
that.
Caleb.
It's so angelic. It really is.
Now,
Another
I want to
angel.
tell all the viewers out there a little added treat for tonight. DJ Jesse Janity did a phone interview with Julian Morris, the actor who plays Ren, yesterday. He's actually in the UK filming a movie of some sort right now, so he wasn't able to be here, but he's really sweet and he wanted to be a part of this somehow. So, Jess, do you want to air that at the end?
Yeah, we'll play it at the end.
Okay, very cool. I just wanted to touch on
That's
it.
a tease.
Jesse sounds sexy tonight.
Sounds sexy every night.
That is true.
Were we pleased? I was kind of hoping for a Ren Spencer reuniting of the list.
No, I love Toby.
Okay.
I
Bye.
love Toby.
Well, you
Bye
never-
to you.
You're also on Team Ezra, and I'm on Team JD. So
Jason did the rest of
I'm
the
on Team JD for myself. So that's what the issue is. Okay?
you want a little angel face in your personal life. I get it.
Well,
And I as
ladies,
well.
you never know. We still have 12 more episodes that haven't aired yet, so you never know what's gonna happen.
That is true.
I like that. Did JD
I like
get a
the sound of
haircut?
that.
He did.
He
right?
did. It looks
Think
nice.
so.
It looked
It was
extra
flowy.
Yes.
Did he?
Gorgeous.
We actually have a woman who cuts at least all the guys' hair on the show. I think the girls. I was told that the girls go to their own people sometimes, but we have a lady named Nancy who cuts all of our hair.
So Nancy
Well,
has
shout out to
touched all
Nancy.
your tresses.
Yes, exactly. So
does
if
a
you want to
remarkable
be
job.
a crazy over-the-top fan, just check the garbage at the Warner Brothers lot. And it'll have,
Locks of
people's-
your hair.
Exactly. Locks of everybody's hair will be in there.
And we'll bake them into the cookies for next time.
Exactly.
Oh my god. That's not
previous
creepy.
I like
All
your
the
sense of
time.
humor. It's sorry, I was like thinking when I was saying that it was totally disgusting, but I'm glad that everybody
Yeah,
found
we're
that funny.
disgusting too.
To the next
We're serious.
level. We're not joking.
You're in the right place.
You've come to the right
Join the
place.
family.
Well, on the note of a hairstylist, do you guys all use the same wardrobe stylist? Do you all have the same makeup artist?
Yeah, I mean they have a few in each department, so but yeah, they're always the same.
Are you all together, like powwowing in the trailers, like the guys? Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Good time.
You could say
What do you
that.
mean?
We're getting our makeup did.
Yes, we got a makeup dude. We got a
Pretty
makeup
manly.
dude.
Pretty manly.
I was gonna say, confident men can talk about powder on their face. I'm all about that.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of stuff that goes down in that trailer.
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Oh!
No.
Tyler looks shocked.
Tyler wasn't there that day that all that stuff went
he's
down.
surprised.
I'm like,
what?
what?
No. Stop. Tyler, let me talk. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to explain myself. I meant like there's a lot of, good conversation that happens in there. I'm not talking about like, never mind. I'm gonna stop before I dig myself into an even deeper
Okay.
hole.
There's no sexual favors in the makeup trailer.
Are we allowed to say
No.
stuff?
Putting it out there.
No.
Sure.
No.
Not happening. Okay. Let's get back on
Anyway.
track.
What is it?
Let's
that?
get back on track.
We don't know. Jesse just does it at random times.
That's
and
like
we all-
a badooch.
And we all giggle every time and say, "What was that?"
So good job.
I think that's what that is. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we were just kind of sparring about Toby and how you're obsessed with him and how I love Ren. Were we sad to see Spencer break up with Toby?
Yes.
That was heartbriaking. Really good acting in that scene.
Brian did a really good job,
She
I
did.
thought, in that scene.
I'm always impressed
sad.
by her acting. I think she has a USC theater degree.
Yeah.
She does, yeah.
That's why
Oh.
you're impressed.
I don't know. Yeah.
Represent.
Yes.
No, but there was a lot of good emotion in there, and she had to contain herself and do the serious actor face that I could never ever do. But
Serious actor.
The scenes are hard, emotional scenes like that to do consistently because we film those like 15 times.
Right.
So,
15.
Yeah, so
Probably.
many, so many angles, and and you do your coverage, hopefully as few times as possible. But you know what I mean. Until you really get it, then you have to just keep doing it. So.
I was also really floored with Lucy's work and
my
her scene
God.
when she sat down to make her phone
know.
call. I was
so
totally
real.
shocked.
Yeah,
I feel like
that was great.
we haven't seen that side to her character, and it was so amazing to see
Yeah.
her like completely devoted to it.
That was really
Yeah.
fun to see, yeah.
When
She's
you
great.
when you know you have to do one of those emotional scenes, nothing fluffy, like serious hardcore emotion, and you're like waiting to like go in or whatever. I don't know what you would call it. It's not like the wings, I guess technically. That's my third grade acting tech or terminology.
The chairs.
Are you like in the makeup room, like focused and not talking to people because you're trying to get in the zone? What's like the time span there, the time window of when you need to get yourself into that place?
I feel like probably every actor has a different approach to it, but I think it depends too on the content of the scene. Certain things just get me a little bit quicker and harder than other ones. You know what I mean? Like when I had to say goodbye to Hanna when I left California.
Yes.
Like just that whole thing was really like we both at the end of that we were so drained. Like because I even did three takes of my coverage And on the last one, sometimes it takes a while to like really get there. On the last one, I was like ugly crying the entire time, sobbing. And luckily they didn't use any of that because I'm sure I looked.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which take did they wind up using?
I mean, they probably use a little bit from all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but mostly the second, I would say. Just kidding. I don't know.
It was good. It
Thanks.
was really great.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just
we were all
the whole storyline with with like the mom and just my voice sounds like my father's, like those things. I don't know. They just like really hit hard. So I think everybody's different though.
Well, seeing the tear come out of your eyes hit us hard.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you.
Brendan, how do you prep?
Yeah.
A little bit differently every time. I mean, like Tyler said, excuse me. Like Tyler.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Like Tyler said. Certain words that are just written in the script can sometimes get you. It's a weird thing. And, there's a lot of like, I guess, work that you can do. And I've always, this is going to sound weird, but I've always noticed that, really kind of relaxing and breathing during those emotional things and making sure all the muscles in your body are relaxed, that's the easiest way for things to kind of flow out. But I think that if you're focusing on it all day, it's one of those things that's kind of in the back of your mind that's hanging over your head that you need to do this. So I think that, like what you said, are you in the makeup trailer focusing, not necessarily. I think that it's good.
Because I just can't imagine that, like, maybe 5 minutes prior to shooting the scene, you were like giggling on the phone, talking to like a friend or whatever. But that very well could be the case.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh wow. See,
yeah.
That's why I'm not an actor. Kudos to you guys for being able to do that. But yeah, great acting in that Spencer Toby scene. Jackie Molina showing up, that was another great acting scene.
Mm-hmm.
That was bitch going on bitch. Like, the war is on.
Right.
I mean, she has a cute dress.
I know at the end. Cute dress.
Oh,
We talked for a second, though, about Aria's task, because I thought it was good that she'd have to go and get rid of Jackie. But why just go and hand her your evidence? I would think she would go to the dean or something.
She's
but
nice.
That's not
she doesn't
doing the
want to
job.
tell on her. She's trying to do
But
her
she's
job without
still
having to do her
upsetting.
job.
She's still upsetting Jackie.
Yeah.
I
She's
don't
gonna
know
come
why
get ya.
I don't know why she's so upset about having to turn her in. Does anyone else feel weird
I don't know
about
why.
like
Well,
you're
here's the
plagiarizing someone else's
Well,
paper that's being
She
published?
doesn't want
Like, who
Ezra to
cares?
find out that she told.
Right. To purposely like sabotage
Yeah.
or whatever. That even just like a friendship thing that they have going on.
He should
They're, like
be
making faces and
He
it's
should
like,
be like impressed that she found that French
Yeah.
article
Yeah.
and she was able to determine that Jackie
It's been plagiarized.
totally plagiarized it.
Right.
Well, also, I
He's
don't know why.
impressed.
I
He
don't know
should
why
be.
she's so upset that Jackie's going to tell people about the relationship, because Ezra was going to. He wanted to tell people, so why is it such a threat if it comes out?
Because he'll get hurt more.
But he
be
wanted
more-
to bring the relationship out into the open anyway, didn't he? So-
because she has the wrong intentions. She wants to
'Cause she's
expose, not
evil.
tell. There's a big difference between exposing and telling.
Oh,
I don't know why I'm
I
talking
like
like
that
that.
I was going to say, can we quote you on that
Yeah,
one?
well, you convinced
Well,
us.
I didn't-
I was like, oh my God, is she
Got
going
it.
to expose or tell?
There are like crickets in here.
I was just making that
We're
up.
all thinking,
gosh.
Sounds scary.
So the wedding, Hanna calls off the wedding. That was, I think, maybe of the three, the most gut-wrenching to watch.
Yes.
Because one-on-one is just whatever, but to
my
in
God,
front of
I
all
was-
those people, I just
Her
Dying.
dad, she was so happy to be working on things with her dad.
yeah.
But I
Way to
loved her
blow it up.
reaction when her dad showed up. She's like, sorry.
Sucks. Sorry. Sucks to be you.
I was like, honestly, she should just be like, I'm retarded. Like, she should have just like, I don't
Really?
know. Yeah. She should have like,
She should have
she
faked
should
a
have just
mental
gone,
illness.
yeah, she should have faked a mental breakdown. I don't know.
Maybe a stroke.
Gone all out with it.
All right.
I'm just like looking at the wall up here, and it's like the 10 commandments.
We don't abide by them.
Abide. It's like
We broke
thou
all of
shall
them.
not swear. Thou shall not. It's like I guess those are at the windows. So
Yeah.
It's fine.
Did we swear?
Anyway,
Yeah.
That's why we get in trouble and you guys are on your A game. No pun intended. Ooh.
Oh.
Like how I did that?
On your A game.
Yeah.
you deserve an A cookie.
I'll take one. Thank you.
Cookie?
Wait, will everyone have one?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I just had one and it was
Cookies.
so good.
Okay, well, I didn't bake them, so that's why. Got them at the store.
Lovely.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you put the
I
frosting on
frosted
it?
them.
Oh, okay.
They're making
Yeah,
these
I had
now.
Pavilion's frost angel face.
We're like, could you write nice abs?
There's a Pavilions that's, speaking of Pavilions, that's down the street from the studio. And I've gone in there several times. And, like, the checkout girls are like, Pretty Little Liars.
Oh, my
I'm
gosh.
like, mm-hmm.
Yep.
And they're like, that guy who plays Caleb comes in here all the time.
Pavilions?
No. I'm sorry, Vaughn's.
Oh.
You know which one I'm talking
Sister grocery store, so you get
Connected.
points for
about.
that.
Same thing.
Do they give you like free turkey or what?
No.
No. They're just like,
A free
I'd be like,
whole
don't look
turkey.
at me unless you're hooking it up. Sorry.
Yeah, you can have a photo if I get a free cookie. Okay. So yeah, the wedding thing, just a disaster.
So sad.
The girls all book it. By the way, you said the costume designer's name earlier.
Mandy Line.
Great job in this episode.
Oh,
Their
yeah.
dress. Oh my
Yes.
God, Aria's
Beautiful.
black with the pink. Oh, I loved it.
Never mind.
No, historian, please interject.
Well, sometimes she has said that, you know, she'll be Mandy is very stylish.
Yeah.
I was trying to say Mandy and very stylish.
Okay,
and
that was
that
Mary.
as
She's
Mary.
Mary stylish.
So
Very stylish.
Very stylish.
Very stylish. Keep going.
Mandy is very stylish herself, and she has told me that sometimes, you know, she'll be wearing like a pair of earrings or a necklace, and she'll just literally, you know, when she's dressing the girls right before we film, she'll be like, oh, and put them on the girls.
Really?
You know? And I'm pretty dead certain that I've seen these, you know
Those
which
amazing earrings.
You know which earrings? Those giant.
Yes.
I'm
Love
pretty
them.
certain that I've seen Mary/Mandy Very wear those herself. So I'll have to ask her. But,
Mandy's pretty badass.
She's really cool.
Well, that's a dedicated stylist to give from your
Yeah.
own collection.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure she takes them back. But
She
yeah.
is.
Badass. Question, just one more follow-up quick question about wardrobe. Are you guys pleased with the things you guys get to wear? Your black suit was pretty baller in the wedding
No,
scene.
yeah, that was awesome. That reminded me of like Johnny Cash or something.
Yeah.
I like that.
And you had a
But
cool
other-
tie.
Yeah. I think now that I've gone to California, I might have a few more items of clothing, but prior to California, I wore lots of homeless clothes.
Would you actually wear something more than once on the show?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Would you
I made it easy for them.
Would you like put your shirt in the trash to like make it smelly? Be
Method
like,
I'm a method.
No.
No.
So are you
sorry
going to be
to
wearing
disappoint.
board
That's a
shorts
letdown.
and flip-flops and rainbow sandals and stuff now that you're a California kid?
Yeah. No, I think it's still fall in Rosewood, so it might be a little cold.
Oh, so no. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was done.
Oh,
actually.
We need to invent a new sound effect for every time Brendan interjects.
Right.
Something
Right.
like Brendan fact or
I'm
something.
sorry.
I know, right?
No,
I
a
just
good
can't help
one.
myself.
A good one.
Love it.
Because every
You love
time
it? Okay.
every time we
Yes.
talk about you
Yeah.
guys, Dana invented hottie alert. So
Well, thank you.
yes. Your wardrobe pleased? You get to wear this,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
all-American
It's
solid stuff.
They only shop at Urban Outfitters for my character.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is cool because I like that store. And but yeah, no, I'm very satisfied. I'm not a big skinny jeans person. On myself personally, I don't mind the look, but just my personal taste and preference. So
Look, you're embracing your inner Adam Brody, Seth Cohen.
Absolutely.
And there's nothing wrong with that, okay?
absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So they go to Urban for you.
They go to Urban.
And Goodwill for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They go to the
better end of the bargain.
No,
there.
they go to the Lost and Found at AfterBuzz, which
I
Dana
already
was
hit it up.
sporting earlier today.
No, she wasn't.
We walked in and she was wearing everything from the Lost and Found bin.
The Lost
The
and
one
Found bin.
sock.
You
is
just missed
terrifying.
that. You just missed
There you
it.
go.
Bummer.
No worries. No big deal.
What's on your head?
What is that?
Wait a minute.
Sweater.
Is that a wig?
Please,
wow.
Can you please put that up to the camera?
Dana, is that a turban of some sort?
I think it's a sweater she's wearing as a turban.
Oh.
Did you have the
fashion
one
forward.
sock on?
I thought that was.
The one sock on the hand.
I walked in the door and she had her sock and sweater on. She's like, "Hello." I was like, "Okay."
It's all the rage.
What are you
All the
doing?
rage.
I think, wait.
That was like your special Tyler Blackburn outfit.
Some people need to be green.
Can I
I
just...
totally identify with Caleb being green, okay?
I
I can do it too. We can all do it.
I was like, take that off your head. There's probably lice in there. And then she gives me a hug. She's like, whatever. I was like, hey, by that you thought I meant hug me.
Can we for 2 seconds talk about the fact that there's one bobby pin in the Lost and Found? Do you think anybody's gonna come and claim those?
That's where it is. I must grab that.
There are
after this is
2.
over.
Like, really? Okay.
We don't have a Lost and Found. A Pretty Little Liars Lost and Found.
Your stuff's too highbrow.
Well,
okay.
Well, no, I meant
one's
just
doing
like
that
scooping
stuff.
it up.
a
That's why.
cast and crew Lost and Found. Anyway, no.
You should start one.
I'm glad that excited you. You should head that up. Head up that department. Historian / Lost and Found.
I will start that department. The Pretty Little Liars Lost and Found.
Does anyone like lose stuff on the set a lot? Like someone's always like, "Oh, where's my cell phone?" or something like that.
Oh
Ashley.
yeah, Ashley.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Well, she tweets a lot, so I can imagine she's probably tweeting and then films a scene and then.
No, like today we were in her bedroom on the bed.
On the bed.
Yeah. And like she just like lost it in the pillows and stuff. She's like, where's my phone?
So you guys don't have to leave it in the trailer. You can bring your cell phones with you. Oh,
I mean,
nice.
as long as it's turned off.
No.
Although we were filming today,
Yeah.
and like someone's phone was like, boop, boop. We were like, don't break character. Okay? I just had to keep going.
You guys started laughing at me today. They started laughing at me.
No.
They were a character. No, not like in making fun of me. They were just like, because sometimes when you're doing a scene with somebody, it's kind of all of a sudden you'll just realize, you'll break character, and then people will be like,
And once you start laughing,
you can't
stop.
Of course.
So they were doing that today. Anyway,
guilty.
That was not a random fact. That was just
That was a
random.
good transition. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That was a good segue.
But
back fat.
Back fat. Oh my
Oh.
gosh. Can we just take a moment to observe Tyler Blackburn's godliness?
Yeah.
Oh, he's so nice. She's
But
loving it.
the timing,
and
the
then,
timing on the comment was what was perfect.
Back fat. And look at how pissed she looks.
like, oh my
Yeah.
god,
she's like trembling.
I shouldn't have had that shrimp last night at the rehearsal dinner.
All about it.
Shouldn't have had that one shrimp.
Okay, so we see the girls book it after the wedding. They go to find Emily because she never showed up to the wedding. And Emily gets what?
Think we have a caller.
Do
Oh.
we? Our first caller of the night?
Well, do you guys
Oh.
want to take calls right now?
Are you up for it?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's
How do you
please
know when
do
there's
it.
a caller?
Because Jesse
He
goes
goes
like
like
this.
this.
Oh, I thought there was like a light or something like.
Caller, are you on the line? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Andrea, and from New Mexico.
Hey, how's it going in New Mexico?
Hey, Andrea.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Do you have a
Good.
question for Tyler or Brendan?
Yes, I actually do have a question for Tyler.
Go for
Okay.
it.
Okay. So, Tyler, I have heard that you have a girlfriend. Is that correct?
She doesn't mess around.
Point.
I'm single actually.
Breaking
Okay,
news.
And ready to move.
Well, can you marry
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
Oh, that was. Oh, okay, I get it. That was the
Are you
exclusive.
still there?
Andrea?
Are you still there?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't hear you guys very well, but I'm still here.
Hello.
Hello.
Is that better? Oh, okay.
Okay. Tyler's single.
Hold
We're
on,
not.
wait. I didn't hear the answer.
He
Oh,
answered it.
I'm single.
You're saying no. I
And
was
ready
asking,
to mingle.
Well, my friend wants to marry you. Is that okay? Or
Can we arrange that somehow?
How old is she?
she is 23.
Oh. Perfect.
Perfect.
Sure.
It's sounding good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty optimistic about this. It sounds good.
So I guess I'll be seeing you in New Mexico soon.
Sounds like it.
What's her astrological sign?
This is important.
What sign are you? She's a Libra.
She's a Libra.
Yeah.
I'm a Libra too.
We were actually.
You guys are meant to be.
Wow.
Jeez.
Right now.
We were just talking about
Hold on,
star
wait.
signs on the set today.
Also, before I forget, because I can't really hear you guys very well.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, but I have a question for both of the guys, please.
Sure.
Okay, can you tell Schi that I love her?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'll text her right now.
You promise. Do you promise me?
I'm gonna
Absolutely.
text her right now.
And if she responds, we'll read it to you on the air.
He has his phone out. He's doing
Let
it.
me see.
We'll
Let me
figure
look
out
at my
how to use this
computer real
phone.
fast to see if you were lying to me.
I'm not.
He's really
We're
doing
not-
it.
Ballsy.
Thank you for your.
See?
Thank you.
Shay
He's
Mitchell.
Oh, there
texting
it
Shay
is.
Mitchell. Okay, thank you for your call.
Thank
Tyler's
you so
single
much.
and he's hot and he's all about it. Okay, thanks.
Libra.
And he's a Libra.
Brendan,
Thanks,
what about
Andrea.
you? Are you single
Yeah,
and
what's
ready to mingle?
I am single and ready to mingle.
Hey.
That's a line. That's a line from a movie. Single and ready to mingle.
I think we all borrow
Sorry, we
it,
have
right?
we have
Really?
another
Yeah,
caller,
it's
and
good-
we're not going
it's
to talk
good
about
one.
your dating lives because I know that's annoying. Sorry. Caller, are you on the line? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, there's actually 3 of us. This is Emily. I'm Claire. And Emma. From
Emily,
Virginia.
Claire, and
Awesome.
Emma.
Emily, Claire, and
Hi.
Emma. Hey.
You're on with Tyler and Brendan. Do you have a question for the guys?
Sure. I was going to ask Tyler, is he going to be on for the next part of the season, or is he going back to California in the show?
No, I'll be around. I'll be around Rosewood.
Yay!
Lots more Tyler Blackburn action for you. Do you have any? Do you have a
Lots.
question for Brendan?
No.
Come on.
He's the historian. He knows all the behind the
Well, let's
scenes.
see.
He could answer any question you have.
Any question?
I want to know if he still sort of has a crush on Hanna, and if that gets in the way of your friendship
Well,
with Caleb.
what can I say? That is the question. Yes, I mean, I think that you know, feelings of love, your first love never goes away, and yeah.
All right.
He's still always in the picture. You never know.
So he's
what's gonna happen.
optimistic.
Yeah, and Lucas and Caleb are still living together in Lucas's house.
So pals on screen,
So-
pals off screen.
Exactly.
That's so
You know.
nice.
You know.
So,
Yeah.
art
right.
imitates life, imitates art, imitates life.
All right. Well, let's hopefully you're not fighting over the same girl in real life. So.
I don't think so.
No.
Clarify.
Thank you for your call, girls.
You're welcome.
Good night.
Bye. Good
Bye.
night.
Good night.
Good night. We love you.
Good night. Lullaby
You're
music.
so sweet. Oh. Okay.
Upbeat.
Good night. Sleep tight.
What
Oh.
we had a caller on once, and once we were saying good night or goodbye, Sydney was like, "Okay, good night, go to bed now." And Jesse thought it was hysterical, so he started playing lullaby music now whenever callers hang up.
So now we like to put them to sleep.
Except last week when Sydney was not here.
Look,
I
it's
called
Sydney's
in.
trademark, so it only goes for
Only
us.
when
Yeah.
she's here.
I got some tweets. Some girls from the East Coast were staying up really late to watch us. So
Oh,
you should be going to
Watch
bed.
us on this?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
'Cause it's like
Do they
2 in the morning.
tweet you guys
there.
questions too?
yeah. Let's see if I have any
Oh.
on here. I did
I'll
have a marriage
check.
Everybody,
proposal.
get your phones out.
Go.
I had a marriage proposal for one of you, so let me go ahead and read that one on the air. So this will be your second one of the evening. Way to go.
Nice.
I'm going to ask Deidre to just propose to them for me. Is that cool? I'm in love with Tyler. And that's from Louisa A. Marie.
Lisa.
So, Tyler, will you marry me? Via Louisa A. Marie.
What's that show called where that guy has a lot of wives?
Big love.
Big love.
No.
Oh, the
that
reality
one.
show.
The reality one.
I
Sister
love
Wives.
that.
Sister
Wives.
Wise.
Who just
Good
said that?
television.
Yes, he did.
God.
God. He's our God.
If we do a show like that, then yes, I'm building my
Your harem.
yeah. Yeah,
brood of
exactly.
ladies.
We should have like a Sister Wives of Rosewood edition. I bet there's probably something like that going on in there, you know, in
I
Rosewood.
Would
Sister
die to
Wives.
go to Rosewood.
That's not. Is it a real place?
I don't think
no,
so.
No, it's
He,
but
he would know. So
Nothing like
guess.
forks.
it's no, it is in Pennsylvania.
It's better than Forks, please.
It's very please.
There's no vampires.
Well,
do you have- do
we
you guys
don't know
have
that
any-
either.
Do you have any Twitter questions you guys want to answer really quick?
Yeah.
Make a fan's day.
Brendan, you're left out. Will you marry me too? Sure.
Oh.
That
Wait, I have a Ustream request.
Oh.
Everyone on Ustream chat room is going crazy right now. They want to know if you guys will sing the theme song.
Oh, let's hear it.
Who do they want to sing the lead?
What are the words?
Well, Tyler, you're a singer
Yeah.
now. Oh my
Tyler's a
gosh.
singer.
He's got a voice.
Tyler's got pipes.
How does it?
I mean, like they're chanting
It goes
in
like,
the Ustream chat
Got
room
a
right now.
secret.
It goes, got a secret, can you keep it? That's all we know. Swear this one you'll say.
Gotta
Gotta lock it in your pocket.
Taking
This one to the grave.
If I
But show you that I know you
can
tell what I said. 'Cause two can keep a secret if one of them is dead.
You guys are crazy.
Beautiful.
That was us. Yeah.
Can we talk about how ethereal she looks in this shot?
Why is she so gorgeous?
Yeah, it's not fair.
It's not fair.
She looks beautiful in every scene, but the way that this was lit, oh my gosh.
And Allie too.
Allie.
They look like paintings.
A doll.
She looks like a Barbie doll.
Was this
Which
shot
is-
indoors?
It's outdoors.
Outdoors, okay.
But it's crazy because, sometimes they can do crazy things with makeup and make some people on TV look really good on
Right.
TV. But every single one of these girls on this show, or everybody for that matter, looks good in real life too.
You guys
so-
are such nice guys. The way you guys are talking about all the girls, it's so sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
They really are.
We have to. The publicist told
Right.
us.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I think the cool thing about Pretty Little Liars in particular is there's so much drama on all these other shows, and Sydney and I are huge 90210 fans. There was always rumors about Shannon Doherty hates Jenny Garth. You guys all seem like you're just legitimate, cool friends. You're like, I'll text Shay right now. Like, you guys are all just cool with each other, and there's no animosity.
I think that we're really fortunate. I mean, because when you spend a lot of time, and the girls, girls are awesome, but they're a little bit, crazy.
And can be catty and jealous of each other.
And I feel like they just get along. You know what I mean? But it's really interesting because they're all so different. You know what I mean? So it's like, how do they? I don't know. They just.
Well, I think
really
it's cool
do.
because all of their characters are so diverse.
Mhm.
So they're not like their characters aren't struggling with each other. Whereas 90210, it's like who's the popular one?
Right.
Pretty one.
Right.
They're all popular. They're all
Right.
pretty. They're
Right.
all.
Yeah, they're all
stuff
really equals.
online
It's not
and-
like one is the star. It really is an ensemble cast.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's great.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Sasha's 15.
Oh, well, yes.
14,
Yeah?
15? I don't
She
even know.
is. I don't know if she would want to on that.
Oh, no,
Um,
well, I think it's on the internet.
Oh, it's on the
so
internet. Okay, well, if it's on the
I think
internet.
her age
then,
is out
yeah.
there. I'm just asking because if she's 15 and I believe Troyan's 25, there's a big age gap there, but everybody gets along well despite age differences, which is nice.
Yeah. And I think a lot of that has to do with for the majority of us, this is our first,
Big deal.
thing. With the exception of like Lucy and Ashley, who have been,
The Texas Fab 5 cheerleading scandal, a very elegant movie
Or,
that I've watched many times.
Privilege and yeah.
Yes, loved Privilege.
And I think that all of us kind of gaining this success and seeing the show kind of blow up together, we're all kind of in the same boat. And I think that kind of attributes to everybody getting along. So
One big
Is it
happy family.
cool to have seen it from the beginning? You
It
didn't
is.
know what it was going to be, and now it's this cult show.
yeah, well, one of the things that Tyler was saying that when you said in your first episode, we had already by the time that we had filmed that, we had already aired the first 10 episodes of the first season. The first 10 episodes of the first half of the season. It's very,
It's confusing.
It's very confusing. The first episode that I did was actually right before we aired the pilot aired. So it was really interesting and weird, and I think it would have been a really different experience had the show already been happening to join the cast. So it's a really kind of interesting perspective. And you too. I mean, it was you came on very early on as well.
Yeah.
And I think it would be different. For example, I think if we joined like this season, after it had kind of blown up. So it's weird. It's kind of like you're in this little bubble of working on the project, and you don't necessarily see how popular something is or the reaction to something from the perspective of everybody else.
Right.
So it's interesting. It's sometimes it's hard to gauge. How popular it actually
It's
is.
a huge hit, in case you're wondering.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I think we're pretty well aware of that.
Yeah. Now you know. Yeah.
About what?
So,
What about this guy, Officer Garrett Reynolds? Do you guys hang out with him?
you mean
You know his background.
Pablo from,
I was just gonna,
From Lizzie
McGuire.
McGuire.
Lizzie
Yes.
McGuire movie?
We reference that every time we see him.
Yeah.
And our nickname for
lost.
him is OGR. So
What
we
does
got
that mean?
Ogre.
Officer Garrett Reynolds.
Oh.
I was
thinking
trying.
like OG, like original gangster. I was like,
Well, speaking of Officer Garrett Reynolds, wait, did you say we have a caller?
Oh no, but actually, I do want to ask one Ustream question. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
If you guys could play any of the girls' roles, who would it be?
Question.
Hanna or Spencer, I think.
And tell us why.
I don't know. I just think their storylines really intrigue me. They're very diverse. I think all the girls their storylines are very diverse, but Hanna and Spencer in particular, I think.
Cool.
Spencer's now becoming like the really bold one of the group. It's a really interesting thing.
Yeah, she's ballsy.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Yeah, she is.
And then Hannah's just juicy. All of her stuff is just juicy.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Every single time that I say something, Tyler, you just make a face.
Sorry.
And Tyler, who would you want to play? Hanna, so you could kiss yourself.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That would be the best answer.
I was gonna say Emily, so I could still kiss girls. No, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. They all have something really cool about them. I mean, I'm gonna do this. Though. I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna say Aria. Actually, I'm gonna say Aria.
You're down with a little Mr. Fitz action?
Ian's a stud.
He seems like it.
Yeah. No, I just don't know. I mean, I think I like the vibe of her character. She's kind of like a little bohemian, like open-minded, artsy. I don't know. I like that.
Okay, and just let's take that question a step further. Oh, you want to take the call? Okay, we'll take a caller really quickly.
Let's take the call.
Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Caller, are you on the line? You're here with AfterBuzz TV, Tyler Blackburn and Brendan Robinson. Do you have a question?
This is A from Rosewood.
Hey, A.
Oh my gosh.
I had a question for Brendan.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, I know that you spend a lot of time with Hanna because of most of your scenes are with her because of your character roles, but what would you say, or which girl would you say you're closest with personally, like not character-wise on set? Aside from Hanna?
That's an interesting question. I've had really great conversations with every single one of them. I actually see Lucy the most often because I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but we live in the same apartment building.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. So I see her around,
It's
outside
Pretty
of
Little
work.
Liars, Melrose Place.
Exactly. And Ashley used to live in the same apartment building too.
Oh, how funny.
But I click with each one in a different way. Troy and I both have a theater background, so we kind of geek out on like plays and stuff. I totally geek out on like theater. And then Schi and I have. Okay, I'm stopping myself because that episode hasn't aired yet. Schi and I are having some scenes that are coming up.
Oh, nice.
Which I've never gotten
to getting some gossip.
Yeah,
well, A from Rosewood, you bring out the best in them.
Exactly.
True.
By the way, I love how you weren't put off at all by the fact that it's A from Rosewood.
I think that's awesome. I mean, this
And you're
actually
just spilling all your secrets.
To be totally honest, this kind of sounds like Schi Mitchell. So no, I'm serious. So
He was. I swear to God, I just saw on his phone. He showed me. Schi just texted him.
she texted him back. So I'm like, is this Schi
speaking?
Mitchell?
I don't think Schi would do that.
I don't think. Well, I don't think that.
I don't think she has time for that right now.
Well, I don't think that this A is going to reveal her identity because A doesn't reveal their identity.
Not.
Absolutely not. But yeah, no, all of them in a different way. But I would say that I spend most of my time, at work with Ashley because that's, who I have the majority of my scenes with. But then, I see Lucy frequently and stuff like that. So
You help her with her groceries?
Thank you so much for answering my
You do.
question.
That's nice of you. I used to hate.
Yeah,
I used
of course.
to live in an
Thank
apartment.
you so much.
And I used to hate.
Yeah, maybe I won't sabotage you anymore.
Oh, well. Please don't.
You're safe now.
Kindly stop
easy.
tormenting them.
I love this.
Thanks for the call. Good call.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Sorry.
Wait, we
You
need
used to live in an
to.
apartment building, groceries.
Oh, I was just gonna say I used to hate how I'd have to take my groceries from the ground floor all the way up to my floor. So that's nice of you if you do help her.
I was lying, but
Yeah, Deidre.
Well, do you have movie parties or popcorn parties or Pretty Little Liars watch ourselves parties?
No.
Okay.
Can you start?
We really do need to talk about the Jenna OGR incident.
Yeah.
They're so creepy. They're so creepy.
So
together.
creepy. But she
whipped.
is gorgeous in real life.
She's
The one
so
time that they
beautiful.
took off her sunglasses, I was like, damn, I didn't know that was under there.
Oh, yeah.
Unreal.
And
Congratulations to Tam and Sursok, who just got married this past weekend.
She did.
Did you really?
wow.
Oh my god.
Yay! Congratulations.
He's just dropping.
I know.
We
Are you
we
supposed to
obviously
talk
want to have
about
you
that?
every week, but you're just bringing the
No, you don't.
historian
I'm
facts.
boring.
the-
I'm boring in comparison.
So they killed Allie.
They admitted
They
it,
admitted
and
it.
they
Oh,
got rid of the
absolutely.
evidence.
Did they admit that they killed her? Or they just put the note in the pocket. It was very vague.
But what was
Well,
the
she
note?
said
Aren't they so good at writing?
I
Like,
know.
it's just so you're like that could be one way or the other.
Like at the end, hello, pretty eyes. What?
Right, exactly.
Are you a man with pretty eyes?
Whoa.
Or a woman?
Wow.
Because there's,
Yeah.
well, like you said, Jenna has very pretty eyes.
A really likes key lime pie. Did you see that look at
That
the
was-
pie?
I just
saw that.
Passed by?
No one
Close up
appreciated
on
it.
the
The
pie.
knowledge he just dropped on us.
What did he say?
He just said, like you said, Jenna has really pretty eyes.
But she's blind, so you never know. I don't know.
But
I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
no,
when I get to work
I don't think you
tomorrow.
gave anything away. But that's just
No.
something to think about.
I don't think he has anything. We really do
We
not
really
know.
don't.
who
Right,
he
no, I
is.
No, but
My
it's
word.
fun to have you guess with us. You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't know.
I think she said she deserved to die that way.
She did say that.
I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think
shovel.
She did
she's
say
saying
that, and the shovel was uncovered. Yeah. They had it in that
And
plastic bag. So
they were the ones torturing the girls this episode, right?
you think so?
I think that's what they
Well,
were
she
talking
said,
about. That's why I got so confused.
I wish I could see those bitches' faces.
I wish they
And-
knew that we were the ones doing this.
I wish they knew we did this to them.
I was a little lost myself, so
Sometimes that happens.
don't
I was-
remember what.
I
page
think they're
5
saying
was.
that they set
Oh.
them up with the shovel.
Wait,
know.
what was
Yeah.
that? I don't remember seeing that before. The doll that Allie was holding, saying it's my
Well,
turn to
It's
torture.
the preview.
It's the prequel for the Halloween.
For
one.
Halloween.
So does that mean A? Okay, of course. A
Wait,
was
let's
after
just
her.
let's
So sorry.
let's
Is there any way
finish
to
this
pause
episode.
this or rewind?
Yeah,
it, or-
Yeah.
we'll
we
get
can.
into it when we discuss it in a second. Let's
Okay,
just wrap this
okay,
episode up.
okay.
Sorry, we've been getting off track, but we've been having so much fun.
Do not leave.
Okay, so Emily gets trapped in the shed. Cool fact. Tell us your cool fact about that shed. The paint.
Oh yeah, no. We shoot everything on the Warner Brothers studio lot, so sometimes we might reuse some sets,
Right.
and that's actually that barn was the barn that they found Ian in,
one are
and
you
they
reading?
painted it red.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive. That deserves a cookie now.
It does.
Can you please eat the one that's for you? Where does it say?
But this is gonna be my
There.
third, but it's. Well, you have another one. What if
You
just-
have to eat the Lucas one.
Okay, if I'm gonna put this one here.
Okay.
For Caleb.
Great.
This way, I don't feel so guilty.
I'm
about
eating one
having
very
the third
ironically
one.
that says nice abs.
No, it said nice abs TB. You know that we made that just for you. We're all about the washboard that's going on underneath there. Okay. So Emily and the whole carbon monoxide poisoning thing.
Why didn't she kick the window open?
I don't.
Come on, it's like
She's wearing a spike heel.
seriously. I don't care.
But do you honestly think
Touch it.
that you would have done that? I think
Yes.
I would have been terrified
If
that
I was
my
about to
leg
die,
would've-
Yeah, either
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I would kick
pass
a window.
out, either pass out in a barn or kick in a window and drive the car through the barn. Yes,
I suppose you have no other option. Okay, so she has this moment with Allie, and she sees Allie, and Allie reveals she knows who A is, which is, oh my God, crazy. But she wakes up, and the girls are all like looking over her, and they get the, it looked like a fortune cookie with the coordinates of
Oh,
where
yeah.
they needed to
Oh.
go next. They go, they see the yellow glow stick. We didn't know what that was. You were like, is it a straw?
I thought it was a straw.
It looks like some
I
sort
thought it
of
was a straw,
tubing.
too.
Yeah.
I thought it was a straw for
You
her
guys,
to
it was a shot for
breathe.
the air to
her
get
to breathe.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was
Yeah.
thinking in terms of rave, and I thought it was a yellow glow stick.
Wait.
Dr. Sullivan
Like a
likes to
big
dance.
I just always think in terms of raves, whenever possible.
Ironically, never been to one, but I thought it was a yellow glow stick.
They're a good
You
time.
have to be in the
Are they?
rave state of mind. to
Yeah,
watch.
I understand.
Yeah, Dr. Sullivan goes to EDC every year.
all the way.
But Deidre, if you got those coordinates, would you be able to find your way to? Like,
They were
I'm-
using
I'm
their
like-
phone.
Absolutely. I am a modern day Magellan.
Oh,
okay.
well, there you
Oh
go.
my god. Forgot
No.
about
Throwing
that. Guy.
that, yeah.
I wouldn't know how to use a compass if my life
No.
depended on it, okay?
Thank you.
I think the iPhone would.
You can plug
Oh,
the
yeah.
coordinates
You
into
can?
the maps, yeah.
I'm guessing.
No.
Let's start doing that.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna
But it
start
also has
doing that.
Look at you and your information.
Well, how often do you get the
David.
coordinates for anything?
Exactly.
Yeah, but she's not very often. But when she does, she's going
Like-
to.
I'm gonna start.
You're gonna try.
Tonight, can
you need some
imagine-
real coordinates.
Can you imagine
the
like
coordinates
tonight
off the show.
if they said if you, like you like on how to get here, you guys like these are our coordinates. I'm like
Kindly find
Brendan,
us at the
I-
latitude and longitude. the AfterBuzz
That's
TV
how
is
we should give
located at.
directions. Let's start doing that. All right.
Okay, so they go and they start digging. Like, good acting in that scene too. They
Yes.
looked like
When they found the boots, oh my gosh, Hanna.
They
And
were,
I'm
like,
glad,
dying.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't use the shovel.
Mhm.
They were like smash her
Spencer
still
was
in.
using the
But like, I'm glad they went for the hands, the
Yeah.
puppy dig.
right. Now,
But,
were you guys
um,
surprised? Did you think therapist
When I saw
Dan
the
Sullivan?
boots, I was like, oh no, she didn't.
Right.
Those
was
were
scary.
Marc Jacobs.
I know. I know. Hannah was about to like bring that up.
Are those the Tories?
It's like, oh my god, the Tories. No.
What does that mean?
Tory Burch.
Tory Burch.
She
Another-
mentioned that in like the
designer.
first episode. She was like, "Your boots are so cute. They're Tory Burch, huh?" And we were like, "Okay, that's irrelevant to anything that's going on here."
We're like, they're cute. Very cute.
Yeah, then we never saw anything about that
So
again.
A totally framed these girls, and the helicopters and the lights and the put your
But
hands up.
did
and-
A
No,
frame them?
I
It
don't
was
think
Jenna.
it was Jenna and
sorry.
RGR.
Okay. Regardless, they got framed. They got totally set up. My heart bled for them.
He's a bitch, really, honestly. And we should just put that out on the table.
It is.
That's
right
it.
now.
Whenever I watch it, I'm like laughing or I do get really into it. I get scared, but then when I really think about like if someone was doing this to you, and no matter what you did and where you were going, you received a text message of what you were just doing. Like I'd be like, "Hey, whoa, stop,
Back off.
back
Yeah,
up,
that's
girl."
gonna need to stop.
Like
I know they seem pretty relaxed a lot of the time.
I know.
There's like, oh,
well,
another text. All right.
Like I wouldn't leave my house.
yeah,
Ever.
Emily has anxiety about it, but
I would just
we were
stop
shout out to Sam
playing.
over here. She was like, the other girls just pretend nothing ever happened.
No.
But now Spencer's like, oh, a new text. Got to do something about
Why
this.
don't they
Yeah.
stop paying for the
So.
data plan?
There you go.
Seriously.
I know.
Just stop paying.
I know.
Simple as that.
This is what I was going to bring up too, though. They were very easy to listen to A this time with the whole doll thing. Normally they're questioning it and they're trying to fight it. They did exactly what A said the second they got those dolls. And I thought that was kind of interesting. I was like,
Well,
they're scared of her at this
Dr.
point. Like,
Sullivan was gonna die.
Yeah. And the dolls. And the dolls were already inside.
I did overlook that.
I think that's the saddest part about everything to me is that these girls really have formed a connection with this Dr. Sullivan, and they
Right.
think that she's really a
have I.
confidant that they can confide in, and then we see at the very end. Curse you, Anne Sullivan. She was working for A.
I know.
She's working for A.
Okay, so she was. That's what that was.
Was she
But I
I think reluctantly.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
bride.
She's
It was
totally
against her
bribed.
will.
Oh,
It was
okay. I
against her
thought.
will.
See, that's open to interpretation. Because I thought they slipped Anne Sullivan money or something.
No, it said do
something.
not bend. I think it's some sort of photo that she has to go pass on to someone. And I think we're going to learn about it in the first new episode for the second half of season 2.
She's another
But that's the
sweetheart,
Halloween
by the way.
Is she?
episode.
Yeah,
Therapist Anne
she's
Sullivan?
the sweetest woman, Annabeth.
Okay, hold those thoughts. Let's take a
Oh,
really
sorry.
quick commercial
Yes,
break.
yes.
We will be
Oh, there's commercials?
Oh, you know it. We're keeping it real over here.
I did it from.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. We will be back with our special segment with Tyler Blackburn, Brendan Robinson. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
It's television, and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend? The wig will come out.
When the TV show is over, get your AfterBuzz on.
All right, welcome back to AfterBuzz TV. Pretty Little Liars, chilling here with our special guests tonight, Tyler Blackburn, Brendan Robinson, who you know and love, as Caleb and Lucas on Pretty Little Liars. Yeah, I heard some
Sorry,
delicate music in the
that's
background.
definitely your song.
Jesse, can you
No.
get
Sing it
the
with
video
me.
up? Can you get the video up?
Ladies and
The
gentlemen.
video
No,
is stunning.
no.
Oh, you watched your own episode. You're gonna watch your own video. Okay.
So embarrassing.
This is an exclusive.
It's either that or
song.
the Ustreamers want to see your abs.
You choose.
I don't have abs, I'm telling you.
Oh, stop.
We're
spray paint.
loving the song, by the way. We listened to a clip of it last week. I was very impressed.
Thank
It's
you.
not like
Oh, another
an
actor
actor that's like,
trying.
okay,
yeah.
cool, we get
No,
it.
it's
Stop it.
Great.
Really, you know what I mean?
And
We
she's
get
a
it.
singer, so
Are you
I
really?
appreciate, yes, I'm
Yes.
a singer.
Oh, awesome.
Duet,
You got
anytime,
duet happening.
anytime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I appreciate.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm proud of it. I mean, when I hear it, I'm like, that doesn't even sound like me. Like, I don't normally sing like this. Like, this is very clean pop rock.
Right.
I mean,
did you have singing experience prior to this?
I mean, no.
No? Never taken a lesson? You didn't sing in like musical theater
No, I
growing
did.
up?
No,
a
I
little?
did. In school, I did some musical theater, like West Side Story and stuff like that. You know.
Nice.
But never took voice lessons.
Really?
Yeah.
So for this, did you prepare by getting a vocal coach?
No.
Well, I'm just curious
No,
because
I'm
you
just-
sound fantastic on this track.
Oh, thanks.
And the video, oh my gosh, you have to give us all the info. It is gorgeous the way that it was shot with the pool and oh my god.
I know.
We were talking about it, what was it, 2 weeks ago when it debuted? Amazing.
It's
Thank
free
you.
too. You can download it right now for free. You can
The
have
song.
the song.
It's at
while you're working out.
facebook.com/Wendy the series.
we know this from how many days ago? Like 5 days ago.
Yeah. You were in the studio just last week.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about Wendy. I know all the viewers out there, all your fans are super, super excited about it. I know you
Yeah,
play
thank
not
you.
Peter, but Pete.
Pete. I don't think there's a pan even. It's just Pete. Pete Pan.
Pete Pan.
Yeah. No, I think honestly people are gonna be really surprised by it because it's like, to use your word from earlier, it's beautifully shot. Honestly, it's very cinematic. There's lots of there's just some cool stuff, underwater segments, stunts.
That's you.
That's us.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, yay!
Okay.
That's it.
There's the pool, which is like so cool when you emerge from the pool.
Yeah.
I love that part.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
the glare, the singer's glare.
Yeah.
Red candle.
And the burned candles. Oh, I love it.
Megan Martin.
The candles.
There she is.
Right.
Yep.
Amazing.
Love it.
And there's my other girlfriend.
Mad
He's
about
just
something.
playing the field, honestly.
You know,
Very busy.
both blondes.
So what's the objective with the video? Is it just to create hype for the web show? Are you trying to start up a music career? Is it something you'd be interested in?
I mean, yeah, I want to do it right, though. I know that's kind of a funny word to say, but like, I don't want to just kind of be this manufactured singer. You know, I mean, obviously I did that song. I didn't write that song. You know, I did it for this project. And if I did music professionally, I'd want it to be, you know, I want to write the music or at least co-write it. Just, I want to have a, you know, more of a say. And because, I mean, again, that's not normally how I sing. My voice is a little bit like bluesy and deeper, you know? So,
So
I
is
don't
it
know.
challenging to go with this new genre if it's not what you're used to?
Yeah, it was a little bit. I mean, I had to. The producer was great because he's also in a band called Golden State. Shout out, what's up? And he was a singer, so he really taught me how to use my voice differently, like how to open my throat and over enunciate and smile when you sing, and just to get like certain sounds out, and that was the product. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
So it was really cool. It was a fun experience, but you know, whenever you dive, you know, go into something new, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, and then it can be frustrating because I'm like a perfectionist to the T. So it's like,
That's good though.
no, it is, but you know, you also have to cut yourself some slack.
All right, so can we go ahead and say on the record that we can all be extras in your next music video?
Yes, we better get the call.
Okay.
I don't care if you need me in a banana suit. I don't care. As long as I
What
can
kind
put
of
on my
music do you
resume.
think I would be doing?
Yeah, now we know where Deidre thinks you're headed.
Yeah. I was thinking along the lines of Pee Wee Herman. Wait, did he even do music? Weird Al Yankovic.
It's
It's
those raves she's been going to.
They're messing with our head.
Don't mind me. And Brendan, tell us a little bit about what we can expect from you.
Well, no singing. But,
You never know.
Well, you never know.
The PLL boys need to drop a hot track. Okay.
A dance
Well,
track.
there's going to be, there's a rumor, and this is kind of a joke, kind of serious, of a calendar.
Oh my gosh, write it down.
I need to
There's
start
just-
doing some
there's
sips.
just,
You have a
You can only
guaranteed
see-
purchasing audience right in here.
If you
Right.
could only see Tyler's reaction right now. Amazing.
Well, there's been some chatter, some chit chat about a calendar.
Okay, well, that's the
Wow.
gift that keeps on giving.
Mhm.
Truly.
Hopefully,
Okay.
it'll be
Even once the
out by
year's over.
Christmas. No, I'm just kidding.
What month would you guys want to be?
Your birthday month.
March.
Well, wouldn't we have to do like multiple months? Because how many of us are there?
No. We got.
Chad Lowe.
Chat.
Oh, we're like going. We're doing like all the dudes. All the dudes. Okay.
Peter Hastings is a fox in my opinion,
Absolutely.
so I'm ready
So
for
he'll be
him.
in there.
Emily
Okay.
Field's dad, Mr. Fields.
Oh,
Oh yes.
He's currently in Tejas, but hopefully he can come back for the calendar shoot.
He's what?
We're
in
at
Texas.
3.
Oh, Tejas.
Mike,
Oh, got it.
yeah, Mike Montgomery. Love that
Oh,
kid.
Mike Montgomery. He's
4.
gonna be an underage.
That's
Okay, so
child
we're at 4.
pornography.
We're at 4 plus the 2 of you guys.
2 of them.
6.
Officer Garrett Reynolds.
7.
Ezra.
8.
Angel face.
Angel face.
Higgins.
9.
Toby.
What about Sean from last season?
No.
Hannah's ex-boyfriend.
Ren.
Your arch nemesis. Oh, yeah,
Noel
Ren,
Kahn.
obviously. And Noel. Done.
Oh,
Is
Noel.
that 12?
Noel, yeah.
Yeah.
13.
There you
Wow,
go.
look at
Bonus
that.
month.
What? There's
Ba-bam.
really 13.
Dang it. I thought 12. I thought
You
December
do-
could be A.
Well-
and you finally, that's the reveal.
There's,
That's the way the crowd finds out.
You find out who A is when December 1st rolls around.
well, there's always
a
that
lot.
extra month on
Yeah,
a
you
calendar.
do January
Yeah.
to January.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. You get the little tease for the next year. So that would be 2013.
Okay, so aside from calendar
Aside from the
shoots
calendar
that you're going to
shoot,
be doing.
That you're
let's
producing.
see, what else? I'm busy in the holiday circuit of television. I'm going to be on Good Luck Charlie
Cool.
for Disney Channel, which
It
is
just
a
got
really
renewed, right?
Yeah, it just got renewed for the
Congrats.
3rd season. Thank you.
It's because you're on another episode.
Yeah.
A new episode.
Are you going to be like Teddy's new love interest or something?
I actually play a character that's very different from Lucas. I'm kind of the mean kid in the neighborhood. I'm very,
ready for that.
Yeah,
I'm ready to see claws out.
Yeah.
I'm very mean to Teddy. But so I'll be on Pretty Little Liars Halloween episode, and then Good Luck Charlie Halloween, then Good Luck Charlie Thanksgiving, and then kind of some.
Well, look at you with the fall holidays.
Yeah, I know, right? And then Pretty Little Liars sprinkled in between those two. So,
Nice.
So yeah, it's
Well,
kind
lots of good stuff.
and there's
Hustling.
singing involved.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
I was going to say, there was no
just
singing.
kidding. No.
We should do
Never
a
mind.
sing-off.
Yes, go.
See, we've got all these. We're hoping, we got our fingers crossed. If we get enough downloads for the behind the scenes featurettes of Pretty Little Liars that you can get on iTunes Season Pass.
He's so good. He's just dropping all the info.
Well, no, that was a shameless self promotion. We might be doing another 12 segments of that, and we're kind of brainstorming about what are some fun things that we can do for these behind the scenes videos. So sing off.
Behind the scenes calendar shoot.
Behind the scenes calendar shoot. So yeah, exactly.
One of you better be on a bearskin rug. Done.
I have a floor length faux fur coat. Don't ask me why.
Okay.
But I do.
We don't ask why. We just want you posing on top of it.
Deidre will be in the background in her banana suit.
Or we can all.
The infamous bear and banana combo.
Wait, you guys, really quick. We have a caller. Let's go ahead and put them through right now.
Hello.
Caller, are you on the line? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Quinn Rosar from Buffalo, New York.
Hey.
Buffalo, New York.
It's so late there.
That's where my family's from.
You are up late, and it's all for Tyler and Brendan, I assume. Do you have a question for them?
Yes, I do.
Go for it.
I was wondering what the funniest and most awkward moments on set were.
Good question.
Oh, very good question. It sounds like you have one ready.
No, there's a lot. Funny and awkward situation. I don't know. You go first. I didn't have one. I was just laughing.
You
I was just
both have something. You know something too.
Something happened together. It seems like.
I mean, I don't know. Just today on set. Well, first of all, I like to have fun on set. You know what I mean? We were saying that actually on the way here. You have to make it fun. So on my
you
nifty,
gotta share.
my
Oh my
nifty
god,
iPhone,
you gotta share those. Yeah.
I have a couple apps that I really like. One is called Old Booth. And the other one, and basically that's where
Is that where you look like you're 90 years old?
No.
Oh.
It's like these old pictures from the 70s, 60s, 50s. You put your face on them. Those are funny. And I just recently downloaded a fart app.
I love them.
That could be fun.
Which I used today on set. We were in between takes, and Ashley was like, and I don't even know how we timed this so perfectly, but it has this 30-second delay on here. And so I set it to do that, and I set it next to Ashley. And then she was like, "Let me get on your back," and she jumped on my back, and literally a few seconds after she got on, it was like. And I'm now I'm acting like a 5-year-old, but she kicked me in the shin and stomped off.
That's amazing. Did a lot of people hear?
Oh yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
You need to be tweeting about these things.
Very
Okay,
funny.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
I just always feel like I just feel like my tweets would always be so silly. I don't know what to.
I follow you, so it's all good.
Yeah.
She follows you.
Oh, you do? What's your Twitter name? I'm gonna say hello.
It's QROUSSARD.
Oh.
You got all that?
Okay, I'm sorry.
He got all that.
Give me one. Give it again.
Q
Mm-hmm.
ROU
Mm-hmm.
SS
Mm-hmm.
ARD.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Need it.
Woohoo!
Who's
Twitter
fun?
shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Brendan, do you have a funny, embarrassing moment on set or an
I
awkward
do.
moment?
We have, and you probably, I think word's probably gotten out by now that we have a Pretty Little Liars golf cart. Because when you're on the studio lot,
Have you hijacked it?
Well, I have, which I'm not allowed to say, but I just did. So I've hijacked it. But it's a pink golf cart that has Pretty Little Liars written on it, and it's just for production use. They drive us around if we have to go to the back lot and stuff. But our assistant director staff has been. And again, I'm really not supposed to be saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway.
We're all friends here.
They've been trying to get different, celebrities from the lot to sit in our golf cart, and so that we can kind of have, like a yearbook at the end of the year of,
That's fun.
these are the people who sat in our cart, because there's a bunch of different shows and movies that, shoot on the lot.
Isn't Ben Affleck next to us?
Ben
right now?
Affleck and
Wow.
George Clooney are now next to us. They're shooting a movie. But
I heard they're PLL fans.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, they're big time.
Yeah.
They're in the calendar,
Yeah.
right?
Big time.
Can you imagine if like A was like George Clooney?
Absolutely. Well, we
Out of
hated George
nowhere.
Clooney should be like Noel Kahn's dad or something. We shot a big group scene like a couple days ago, and they were also on the back lot too. And there was like I think there was some guy who was supposed to be selling hot dogs just in the background. I mean, it wasn't like any like plot point or anything. We're like, maybe George Clooney would want to come over and be our hot dog guy.
That would
Of
be
course.
so funny.
We're like, I know you're probably not busy or anything. So
Exactly.
If you're bored.
And totally interested.
Yeah.
You know what? He seems like such a nice, normal human being.
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet you he'd do it.
Oh, absolutely. I think that we should.
Yeah.
Ashley Benson is convinced that she is going to go over there and just sweep George Clooney off of his feet.
Well, have you seen her?
Well, I know.
I'm pretty sure she could do that.
I'm sure. Yeah, no, but she
Okay.
He likes
she
him
was
young, right?
She,
I
exactly.
heard
She was
she's
looking-
legal. She's 21
Exactly,
or something.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
sure.
Great.
He's like 61.
Sorry. Anyway,
Right?
really.
Wait, how old is he?
I think he's 50 or something. Maybe
No,
he's like
I'm not
Like maybe
calling him out. I think he's awesome. Oh, I
All
thought he
right.
was.
I don't know, dude. It works.
All right, so stay
Great.
tuned for your
Oh.
your
Love it.
George Clooney / Ben Affleck exclusive on Pretty Little Liars.
Exactly.
We have another caller on the
Oh.
line. Thanks for your call.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Hey, how's it going? You're on with Tyler and Brendan. What's your question?
I was just wondering, like, what was your favorite scene to film so far?
Shower scene. Shower scene.
I don't know if I would say that was my favorite. Well, it's interesting because we've shot a bunch that you guys haven't seen, so can't really say too much.
Well, you can always reveal a little bit.
Oh, check you out.
Did she say he's nervous?
What?
You can always reveal a little bit.
Oh, I thought she said, you're acting nervous. He's not nervous.
You need to listen. Turn your mic up.
Yeah.
Like ours.
What was yours? You.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was checking out those gigantic earrings on her. Never mind. Something I guess that you've seen so far. I had a really good time shooting the scene where Hanna or Mona throws a surprise party for Hanna at her house, and then Lucas kind of has his drunken flip out moment. I had a really good time shooting that episode.
How do you prepare for that? No method acting, I would suppose. You're not doing like shots of Jack in the corner.
No,
Before you go shoot that.
No.
It's actually vodka.
A vodka.
He's like,
I
Jack,
heard.
no, Patron Silver.
iTunes, you shared it with us?
Exactly. Oh, well, I had just turned 21 when we shot that, so it was all legal. But I had never really done like any like I'm gonna go get wasted and crash a party or something.
Yeah. So well behaved.
So Chuck Hittinger and I, who plays Sean, we had it all planned out. That I was gonna go over to his place and we were just gonna have some drinks and just like prepare for the scene, just be like, "Ah!" But then that didn't end up happening. So yeah, that's how I was going to prepare for it.
Okay, so maybe for the better.
Exactly.
Things turned out the way they
exactly.
All right. Okay, so we're kind of running out of time here, and
oh no,
we don't want you guys to have a slumber party with us here, even though I'm sure
that'd be fun.
We wouldn't be opposed to that. Don't want that. I'm sure your lives have changed considerably. You get recognized at pavilions. You have marriage proposals right and left. What's the coolest part about your lives now? That your acting career has taken off. You guys are household names. You're on TV every week. In my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Do you hear the people calling in? Do you know who these people are? Your household names. Do you see these two people here who came?
What's up?
Okay. Thank you.
For me, I think it's just that I have an acting career, that I actually am working. That's my favorite part. I love what I do. It's so fun.
Did you have a backup plan?
No. And you know what? This is interesting because some parents are going to hate me for saying this, but I feel like if you have a backup plan, then the original plan is probably not going to happen because you're kind of just like assuming it's not going to happen. So I better have a backup. But if you're like, no, I don't have any other options.
You work hard.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Brendan?
Absolutely. I mean, I was going to say like the exact same thing that you just said. But yeah, I mean, just having a career at all, because there's so many people down here who are trying to be actors. And, we were just talking today that, there's a lot of shows that, don't get picked up to a full series. And I think that we're all just really lucky that, lucky. And I think that, it was the right group of people and everybody's, very talented and hardworking. But,
Sure.
yeah, just the fact that we're all getting to go to a job every day, I think is the coolest part of it.
And you guys are obviously doing really well now, but I'm sure there's a considerable amount of rejection that comes along with the journey.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of people watching out there have called in throughout our season. They're always like, what's your best acting advice? What would you tell people about dealing with the acting industry, about dealing with rejection, and all that sort of stuff?
I think that was a really good point that you made that, if you go into it having a backup plan, that's probably not the best state of mind to, be pursuing this with.
I think also I would say, I mean, obviously you need to be good at what you do,
Take a page out of these people's books, study them on TV, and act like them. Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, because it's as fun as it is, it's also a business. So people want you to show up to auditions and show up on set, and they want you to know what the hell you're doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but also I think you have to really have a strong hold on who you are as a person, and you cannot compromise that for anybody, really. I know that sounds probably pretty cheesy, so I'm redeeming myself, parents. No, but I think it's true. I think, something I've learned is like, I feel like I started booking more work when I was more comfortable in my own skin. And people wanted me to be the next Zac Efron, and I was like, he's cool and all, but I'm not the next Zac Efron. You know what I mean? So I grew my hair out long, and you know what I mean? And
carved your own niche.
My agents were like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm being myself.
And
then I started booking work.
And look what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think, and also, once you do find success, I would have never thought I would be doing interviews like this. So you do have to kind of have that confidence. You have to just be okay with yourself. You know what I mean? If you're not, how do you expect anybody else to,
Wise words.
Great answer.
Wise words. From this side of the table, any questions for the gentleman here? I know. Where do you start?
When can you come
back? Yeah. What do you guys do just to be normal people, just for fun? Like, what are your hobbies aside from work? I know you guys work a lot, though.
Not as much as the girls. The girls
Yeah.
work their butts off, man. I can't even imagine. I mean, of course, I would love to do that, but I'm so glad I kind of get time to do my own thing sometimes, too.
We'll probably work, 3 or 4 days out of the 7-day episode, because we shoot it over the course of 7 days. But sometimes the girls, like you said, will be there every single day for
like
a long time.
12 hours, 13 hours. Anyway.
So when you have a lull, you get burgers together and you tweet about it.
Exactly.
I don't know.
where?
I love going to from where? The counter.
So good.
Is just really tasty.
So we'll be going to the counter.
You love me.
I'm so hungry.
I know. We're done.
I don't think anyone heard that from me.
No, I said it like in your neck.
I have a question for you guys. What's something that you would love to see each of your characters do if you were talking to the writers and you could actually have a say?
Honestly, I would love for our characters to tag team and, figure out.
I would love our characters to Eiffel Tower.
No.
Sorry, what does that mean?
Team up.
Team up.
Yeah.
Is that not the right?
No.
I know.
That's not the right. Oh my.
Lucas,
You were talking about wrestling.
Lucas, whoever did your media training gets a high five.
I know.
Okay.
What do you need to tag
I
team?
have never had media training, so this is what happens.
Great job.
I meant
Great.
no,
you're
I'm sorry.
fantastic.
That
We
was
love
really,
you.
really embarrassing.
No, it's
So
okay.
now I'm
It's
gonna
all
look
good.
directly into the camera.
I get what you mean.
I get what you mean.
We got it.
Team up, I guess.
So wait, so you didn't mean that you want to hook up with Hanna and then have Caleb go hook up with Hannah? That was not what you meant.
No.
That's not even tag teaming.
No.
Well,
No,
okay,
it's not.
PC enough.
Anyway,
Okay, sorry.
let's rewind.
Moving right along.
That never happened.
Okay.
I hope everybody is not watching anymore because it's too late.
I hope everybody got bored of us.
We're getting a little slap happy. Let's just rephrase the question. Please ask it again directly at Brendan.
How do we go backwards? So, is there anything that the two of you would like to see your characters do in an upcoming episode if you could talk to the writers and have a really big say?
Well, yes. I was thinking that we could team up and help the girls, kind of solve this thing because we're very, technical oriented.
Yeah.
Both of our characters.
I've said that too. I think it'd be really cool to help solve the mystery of A. But
Do you think they're ever going to let the girls tell you or let the girls tell anybody after what happened to Anne Sullivan?
if we want to get killed off.
Yeah, you're like, please don't tell
Fingers
us.
crossed.
I mean, gosh, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Probably not. But
Until the very end.
Yeah.
I think Hanna could tell Caleb.
I think she loves him enough to trust him enough.
Well,
But she also doesn't want him to
trust
get
A.
hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that would be a different story. I think if anybody else knew besides the four girls, I think it would be I think it would add an interesting dynamic to the show and to the plot line. But the story is about them, and everybody else is kind of there to support that story, those their individual storylines. So I think it would be a different show if other people knew, and things like the Anne Sullivan thing didn't happen. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Completely.
So.
Jess, do you want to throw up the
Julian? Throw up.
Someone else got something
Somebody
wrong.
else got
I was
Anyway,
going to
sorry.
say,
Jesse, do you want to throw up?
would you like to delicately place the Julian Morris interview up on our screen? We can't hear you. Say that
We
again.
absolutely can do that.
Okay, let's do it.
No.
So just a picture.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
Yo, what up, AfterBuzzers? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janity, and I am here in the AfterBuzz studios on the line with a very special guest from Pretty Little Liars. We have Mr. Julian Morris. How are you, sir?
I'm great, man. It's good to be with you.
Absolutely, same here. Now, I know you wanted to come in studio, but you're actually out in England, and
I am. I'm in Liverpool, in fact.
What do you got going on out there?
I'm actually shooting this movie here, which is pretty cool, called Kelly and Victor, and it's set in and around Liverpool. It's a dark love story, I guess, kind of in the vein of Blue Valentine. But for me, it's a treat because I'm in Liverpool, which is the home of the Beatles, of course. I'm a Beatles nut, so I'm very excited to be in this city.
Is it a timepiece?
No, it's a contemporary piece. It's actually based on the book. And it's cool, something different to what I've done before. I'm playing a Scouser, which is what we in Britain call Liverpudlians. Okay. So I've got to change my accent, which is always fun to do. And it's cool, man. I'm excited for you to see it.
Nice. And when can we expect that to wrap up? And
it It should be out, I guess, in the fall of 2012. So maybe this time next year.
I'm sure all the ladies are even more excited because they
Yes,
love you.
about that, I know, and a good episode coming up. Well, I guess it would be today.
So
it does that, man. It's a good show.
I mean, so how has it changed your life? Like, are you attacked on the streets? Because these girls are obsessed for you guys. Like, they are obsessed with you guys. I know from.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely got a following. I mean, listen, it's an amazing feeling to be part of a show that's so loved by so many people, and also to be with a group of people who are fantastic and who I adore. I think when we shot the pilot back in Vancouver, and this would have been, at the end of 2010, we all knew that we were doing something special. We all, of course, had high hopes for the show. I don't think any of us could have predicted how great the response would have been and has been. I think that's fantastic. It's always great to be a part of something that's really appreciated in the way that it is. But the writing's amazing. I mean, Marlene, the executive producer, does the most incredible job along with her amazing writing team. And it's cool. It's a fun show to be a part of and watch.
And it's just growing bigger and bigger the more I watch it.
Totally.
So are you friends with any of the actresses outside of work? Like,
yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, of course. No, I mean, we all hang out. We I mean, again, we had this incredible time making the pilot, all of us in Vancouver, which was a trip. We all stayed in the same hotel, and we'd film during the day, but then of course go out at night to restaurants and so forth. And now we've all been together now for a while, it seems, and of course experiencing this whole process together, it does sort of bring you together.
Like
and it's a fun set, not just with all the actors, but all the departments, the makeup department, the AD department, the whole crew, all of us get on, and it's and I think that's probably one of the reasons why I think the show does so well, is that when you tap into the show, you're also getting a glimpse of how much fun all of us are all having making it.
Wow, that's awesome. So, a little side question here. The girls wanted to know.
Shoot.
If you were a male student at Rosewood High, which little liar would you date?
Which little lie would I take?
Yes.
Well, of course, there's only one choice, isn't there, man?
I suppose, but are you gonna go with the obvious?
Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, I think so. Listen, I mean, they're all gorgeous girls. I think all of them have incredible qualities. I adore Troyan. I think Spencer is a wicked character. I guess, I'm slightly biased. All my scenes are with Troyan.
Right.
And of course, Ren, I think, is still very much in love with Spencer.
Well, so speaking about that, what do you have to say about the big Ren-Spencer kiss? Are you happy the writers incorporated that into your character? Or?
Well, hang on a minute. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say. Listen, I think it's going to be an amazing episode, and it was certainly fun filming it.
Where do you hope to see your character go as far as the future's concerned? Like, maybe more part of the Hastings family, or maybe an accomplice of A of some sort?
No, I think Ren's a good guy. Well, that's a great question. I mean, certainly what I would love to see filmed, I would love for him to meet Toby. I think there'd be a great scene somewhere in there, this love triangle, which, they're in.
Right.
And I think there could certainly be some sparks, and I think it'd be fun to watch.
Now, as far as your character is concerned, do you have any part, do the writers take any advice, or maybe if you have any critique as far as your character is concerned, or are you really happy with what they've done with Ren?
Oh my gosh, no, I think they've done a brilliant job. I mean, listen, that's why they do what they do. They're fantastic at it. I think that the writers look at the response to the show and to the characters, and I think especially with Twitter now and the interaction between the fans of the show and the writers directly, I mean, all that helps. But I think Marlene and the writers have a really clear map of where they want the show to go and the direction they want to take it in, and they've been really smart about it. And I think that's why each week it offers something new and something really interesting for audiences to enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, the social media with this show is incredible.
It's massive. It really is massive. I mean, more so than I think any other show right now on television, and the interaction between fans and the actors, but also something with the writers has been incredible. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, so you can watch the show and sort of tweet about it, or go on Facebook and get instant replies. Admittedly, I'm not the best one on Twitter. I should be much better. I'm still learning the ropes.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there. Well, I don't know if I would even go that far, but but I certainly read all the messages, and so I love seeing what people have to say and what they think of Ren and his interactions with the other characters.
Well, all right. So since you aren't, big with your Twitter, here's a platform right here. What's your message to Pretty Little Liar loyal fans? Why are you so thankful to have such a loyal fan base?
Well, I'd like to say thank you for watching the show. I'd say that, I mean, anytime I do a project, whatever it is, but particularly one that I really love and enjoy, like Pretty Little Liars, I go in there because I love to act, but I go in there because I want to make a piece of television that I hope people will really enjoy. I mean, I make it so people can watch it and have fun doing so. And so all the feedback has been really great, and so I'm really grateful that they've enjoyed it. But it's that's why we do it. We're doing it for them. It's and in that way we're kind of like in it together.
Right. So guys, keep writing, keep tweeting, because they are reading it and they are taking it into consideration. So Julian, any last projects or what do you have coming up in the next few months other than this movie you have going on?
Yeah, I mean, this is it right now. I mean, all my focus right now is finishing filming this. We've been here now, I think, for the past month.
Okay.
And we have about another month left. And then, then it's back to Rosewood for me.
Awesome. Well, we hopefully...
Causing mischief, I'm sure.
Well, I hope so, because it's very entertaining. And, next time you hopefully come back out here and we can get you in the studio so the fans can see a lovely, loyal face.
I would love that. Yeah, and in the same time zone right now, because it's approaching midnight here in the UK.
It's approaching midnight here in
Julian,
LA.
I want to thank you so much for putting some time aside for us.
Yay!
That was awesome.
Good.
We love you.
We
You're a
wish
babe.
you were here. If you're listening, we wish you were
miss
here.
Yes, you and your saucy accent. We wish they were both here.
So hot.
He's glued to his screen right now. He's been watching.
I would hope so.
Fascinated.
Okay. Any last questions for the boys while we still have them here? Thoughts, comments, concerns, predictions for the upcoming season or the upcoming part 2 of the season?
All of the above.
That would be a fun game to have them guess and then us to be like, ha ha ha.
Okay. Didn't we do this last week? Didn't we play the game where you wrote down?
That scares me because we can't.
Oh no, I did it on a different show.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we'll be able to tell by your reaction.
Yeah.
And we don't want to get them in trouble.
We'll do that. Oh, never mind.
Can I actually ask that question? What happens if you tell a member of the media something you're not allowed to reveal? What happens? Are you on the chopping block?
Yeah.
I know we're in big trouble.
Really?
They
I
probably
don't know.
change the.
Yeah, I mean, like.
Because you're not replaceable at this point. People are not going to watch if Caleb gets sent packing. People are not going to watch if Lucas is gone because you know how they replaced JD. That's not going to happen. Okay.
Yeah.
JD.
I'm sorry, Angel Face. Angel Face. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was going to say.
Oh, I'm sorry, Angel Face, not the actual name.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, they definitely give us talking points if they know we're going to be doing some press. So
right.
Have you hit them?
Thank God
today?
for editing, I guess.
I mean, usually we have a representative from the show or from the network who comes with us. But we snuck out tonight. This is a secret special mission.
Does Catherine Graves come with you?
Yes.
Oh, I love Catherine.
Yes, we love
so
her.
amazing.
She's the best.
She is the best.
Does she work on the show?
I know her.
She's in charge of
publicist.
Yeah,
for
for
the show.
ABC Family.
Oh,
specifically for Pretty Little Liars.
Nice.
But literally what she'll do if we start to go down, the wrong path on something, she will thrust her body in front of the cameras and be like, no.
Sacrifice herself.
Slow-mo.
It's slow-mo, yeah. She will sacrifice herself. She'll be like, no, no.
Okay, so
it's part
just
of
like
your
that.
job, right? Like, you know, you guys know going into something like
Yeah.
this, it's part of your job doing press and like knowing what to say, just saying no.
Honestly, though, when I booked this
Too
job, I
much.
didn't know I was gonna be doing any of that. I was signed up for 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Me too,
That's
yeah.
just crazy. Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna turn into something
Look
like
where
this.
it is now.
And now you do interviews
you,
for
Marvin.
about 2 hours. So,
Are you serious?
yeah,
Oh,
we've been on since 9 and it's a little past
snap.
11.
Oh my gosh.
So we will let you go back to Rosewood.
Yeah.
We will release
Yes.
you for the night. You can go back to the counter wherever you choose, wherever.
Are there any bars
You
around
can
here?
come with us to Denny's if you want.
Denny's.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We
I
like
love
to
it.
hit up the
Denny's
the big scramble after
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
The Grand Slam.
That's right.
Build your own.
Grand
Feel free to join
I love
us. I hope everyone had as much fun as we did tonight. Thank you so much for checking us out. Thanks for checking out and supporting Tyler Blackburn, Brendan Robinson. I guess this is the end. Until October 19th.
Beginning.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Good night.
Oh.
That's an exclusive if I've ever heard one.
Exclusive.
That was tied. That was
Exclusive.
amazing. That
He
was
really does have
amazing.
the app. It really does work. And
And
That
good
was
night.
this. Okay, bye.
It gets him every time.
He's legitimately cracking up
like
right here.
like it was the first time.
I know. I'm a little kid. I'm sorry.
All right, so
Sorry. Thank you so much.
cheers to
that your final
maturity.
word?
Cheers to a great season on Pretty Little Liars. We hope that you'll join us back on October 19th here at AfterBuzz TV.
Good night.
Good night,
It's a good
everyone.
one. Yay! You guys are awesome.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.